Hi people, how are you? Hope you're doing great. The thing is, I usually have like lots of reviews recorded beforehand, and so it's okay. I post them wherever. And the thing is, lately I have been in this strange reading slump. So yeah, I don't have any reviews to post, which is very sad because for me, reading it's kind of like my life. It's my go-to hobby, my go-to place. When the world is too much, when reality is too much, I like to hide myself inside a book. I love traveling to new worlds and to new adventures that are contained inside books. I'm not much of a TV person, so it's not like I say, okay, let's binge Netflix or whatever. So for me, when I am on a reading slump, it's like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do with my life now, kind of situation. So yeah, what I'm saying, I say that I am in the weirdest book reading slump ever. Why I say that it's the weirdest? It's because usually when I begin a book, if I don't like it, it's like in the first pages, like I don't know, I can read 50 or 100, but usually it's like, okay, I'm not getting into the story, I'm not feeling the flow, I don't like the characters, I don't believe in this world, whatever reason. But lately, our reading slump consists in, there is this book, it has 500 pages, I have read 350, and suddenly I don't care anymore. So I have been loving the book, I have been loving the characters, I have been loving the plot, the ideas, the whatever. And then suddenly, when I'm more or less on the middle of the book, it's like, okay, I don't care. Which it's quite weird because if you don't like a book, it's usually in the beginning. And yeah, I have had some books where I have been reading, and when I'm nearing the end, it's like, okay, it doesn't make sense. I don't believe how the author is going to close everything, or maybe you have loved all the book and the ending kind of doesn't fit for you. And yeah, I have had these kind of things too. But it's like every time I hate the middle of the book. And it really irritates me because I feel like I don't understand why, because I was loving the book previously. I mean, I was in love with the characters, the plot, and everything, and then suddenly I don't want to read anymore because I don't care. And yeah, I can close the book and I don't get it. I don't get back to it. I have been in this reading slump for like 2 months, maybe 3, I don't know. And it's not like, okay, let the book sit down for a couple of days and then I will feel the curiosity again. No, it's like, okay, I don't care. And one of the worst was when there's this trilogy. It's a very well-loved trilogy. I absolutely loved the first book. It was like 540 pages. I love it. I love the plot. I love the characters. I love everything. So I got the second one. I was in love with everything again. And when I was in the middle of the second book, it was, I don't care anymore. I don't care about the characters that I loved. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the book. I don't want to know how it ends. So for me, it was like, what is going on? I don't know if any of you have been in this kind of reading slump before. And if so, what have you done to deal with it? Because it also feels like kind of you're losing your time because you are investing your time in reading a book. And then suddenly, when you are like 300 pages in or 200 pages in, it's like, okay, I don't care. And it's like, okay, couldn't I have come to that conclusion a bit sooner? So, I wouldn't have been here reading a book that I will end DNFing. So yeah, it's pretty weird, and I don't know why it happens. I don't know why we get reading slumps. Maybe because I don't know. Those are theories and ideas and things that I have talked with people. If you have any ideas, you can leave in the comment and we can chat about it if you want. And I think that sometimes it's like when you love a song so much and you hear it on repeat, and then suddenly one day it's like I cannot hear this song anymore. I think that maybe we saturate ourselves with reading. I don't know. I never thought that it was possible, but I think with the world that we have nowadays, with the pandemic, the high levels of anxiety, because you never know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen and everything. I think the people who love books and who love video games and who love whatever, we are throwing ourselves like headfirst into them so we can sort of forget what's going on outside and on reality, And I think that maybe we are overworking our reading muscle and that we are saturating ourselves Or maybe it's because I think that there's like two hobbies. One of them is buying books and the other one is reading books. And I think that sometimes we want to buy so many books because we like the covers and we like the plots and we like the author and it's a debut and we want to support the author and we want... And I think that sometimes we end up buying books that at the end of the day we don't like. And I think that's okay too. And yeah, it happens to me. And usually when I don't like a book, I never rate it because I think that's unfair. That's my opinion. I just let the rating blank because I say, okay, I did DNF that because I don't like this book, but I won't rate it because probably other person will love it. And I don't like leaving like bad reviews or bad ratings. I don't believe in that. Because sometimes it's because I don't like the book because there is like some major flaw or something, but sometimes it's because it's me that I don't like the book and it's my thing, not the book thing. If you remember, I was saying that trilogy was loving, it was amazing, but I think that I didn't like the second book as much as the first one because it was very dense with politics. The first one, the politics were there, but were not so dense, and you didn't have to pay so many attention to different factions and different parties and different people and different, backstabbings and things. And it turned out to be too much for me. I don't kind of like, I like politicking in a book, but not when it saturates the book so much for me. So yeah, it was like the book is terrific in a good sense. It's very well written, it's very well done, but it's me, the foul lives with me. So I'm not going to rate this book like in a 1 star because obviously the book is perfect. It's just I am not the intended reader. But yeah, I'm losing track of the topic here. Yeah, now I'm, fingers crossed, I'm reading a book that I'm loving and I hope I'm near in the middle. So I have like middle fear syndrome now because yeah, I know it's when I get like, oh, I don't care, but I care a lot. Please let me keep on caring and see if I can break this reading slump because it's been like, as I say, 2-3 months already, and it's like I hate it because I read like 1 book or 2 that I love and the rest are DNFing, and it's like, what's going on? Yeah, so I don't know if that has happened to you or what tricks do you have to get out of a reading slump. I have people who say that they do rereads of books they love, or they tend to read comics or manga or some more light kind of material, something that you can just flow through without, without thinking too much. I don't know. I keep pushing myself, reading my to-be-read pile. Sometimes I do rereads, but my to-be-read pile is threatening to end with, no, I was going to say with my life, but no, that's not. It's threatening with probably breaking down the bookcase if I don't do something and, begin taking material out. So yeah, thank you for watching and bye!